World Environment Day 2025 calls for urgent action to end plastic pollution. In St. Lucia, I want to believe that a significant portion of the plastic pollution we endure is not due to indiscriminate dumping. It is inconceivable that in 2025, the majority are still throwing garbage out their car windows, on sidewalks, on beaches, and in the sea while on boat rides. Certainly, citizens who by now, through our many awareness-raising and capacity-building efforts, understand pollution's negative impact on the environment and economy, and they would not litter. Today, I want to give most St. Lucians the benefit of the doubt. After all, the key to ending plastic pollution in St. Lucia is to know that littering is only part of the problem. Even properly disposed plastic waste can turn loose from sealed garbage bags, bins, and trucks and come into our communities, watersheds, and ecosystems. The issue is that there are too many single-use plastics coming here in the first place, and too many of us take a laid-back approach in terms of use and disposal. St. Lucia's phased ban on single-use plastics was legislated with this in mind. Since 2019, the importation, manufacturing, sale, use, or distribution of single-use food service containers made with these types of plastics have been discontinued in St. Lucia. Monitoring and evaluation is an ongoing process with the Department of Sustainable Development, Customs and Excise Department, St. Lucia Bureau of Standards, Ministry of Commerce, St. Lucia Solid Waste Management Authority, key suppliers and distributors to determine the rate of compliance to this ban in reducing St. Lucia's plastic pollution risk and to enforce the law. The import rate of biodegradable, compostable, and plant-based food service containers incentivized by the government's zero import duties is also being monitored. Consistent with the single-use plastic ban, the St. Lucia Solid Waste Management Authority is planning to engage communities and schools from Castries, Crozile, Vieux-Fort, and Soufrière in a 2-year pilot program to collect these banned plastics for landfill diversion. They have already identified local processors and recyclers interested in acquiring these plastics for use in circular economy initiatives. After years-long consultations, I am pleased to report that we are closer to finalizing the Management of Beverage Containers Bill, which aims to stimulate the return of plastic and other beverage containers to encourage recycling and reduce plastic waste. We have also drafted an associated policy. We have and continue to support initiatives toward recycling single-use plastics, such as the Replast and Recycling projects of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS. These are all well aligned with the Marine Litter Management Action Plan, the MLMAP, with its 5 pillars to foster strategic partnerships and engage stakeholders to develop policy frameworks that will minimize waste generation, divert waste, and support cleanup campaigns for the country. We continue to implement and support activities that are consistent with the MLMAP. St. Lucians, we are on a viable trajectory to beating plastic waste. Also coinciding with the focus on plastic pollution is World Oceans Day, observed on June 8th. This is because plastic waste poses a major threat to marine life and ocean ecosystems. This year's theme, Wonder, Sustain What Sustains Us, highlights the awe-inspiring nature of the ocean and the need to protect it, emphasizing its vital role in sustaining life on Earth. A fascinating world of vibrant coral reefs, volcanic formations, and diverse native and migratory species, St. Lucia's marinescape has unparalleled beauty. I'm told that one of our more famous dive sites is the Pitons, our UNESCO World Heritage Site that offers as many breathtaking views below the water as the Twin Peaks do above it. We depend on the marine ecosystem and its resources for fisheries, shipping and transport, tourism, recreation, and much more. But we chart the teeming waters of the blue economy sustainably, ensuring the health and vitality of our ocean resources through our ongoing 15-year National Ocean Policy and Strategic Action Plan, the NOPSAP, while implementing the Unleashing the Blue Economy in the Caribbean project, UBEC, which is aimed at strengthening the enabling environment for the blue economy, economic recovery, and building resilience of select coastal assets. We undertake assessments, make recommendations, and take action through collaboration with Common Seas, the International Union for the Conservation of Nature's Closing the Caribbean Plastic Tap project, and the Division of Ocean Affairs and Law of the Sea within the United Nations Office of Legal Affairs. St. Lucia's oceans advocacy on international fora ensures that our unique conditions and needs as a small island developing state are conveyed to access much-needed support. As the government of St. Lucia continues to work diligently through targeted and strategic actions at the national and multilateral level to protect our ocean, we encourage all citizens, stakeholders across industries, and civil society to take initiative, even in the smallest ways, to protect our oceans from pollution, biodiversity loss, and the impacts of climate change. Happy World Environment Day and Happy World Oceans Day.